In this clip, we're going to be looking at measurements. You need to know these conversion factors between large and small units. If you start with small units, conversion gives fewer bigger units. For example, gram is smaller than kilograms, so 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. So converting smaller units will always give fewer bigger units. The same way milliliters is smaller than liters. If we converted milliliters to liters, it will give fewer bigger units. So 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. So to go from small to big units, we divide. If you start with big units, a conversion gives more smaller units. For example, centimeters is bigger than millimeters, so conversion gives more smaller units. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. Meters is bigger than centimeters, so conversion gives more smaller units. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. To go from big to small units, we multiply. Here are some examples. The first example says a rectangular bookshelf is 150 centimeters tall. What is the height of the bookshelf in meters? Centimeters is smaller than meters, so to go from small to big units, we divide. We know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters, so to convert 150 centimeters to meters, we need to divide by 100. So 150 divided by 100 equals 1.5 meters. Remember, in whole numbers, the decimal point is at the end of the number. So 100 has 2 zeros. So when we divide by 100, we move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So if the decimal point is here and we move it 2 places to the left, 1, 2, we get the answer 1.5 meters. Here is another example. Sally drove 12 kilometers to get to the car park. How many meters did she travel? So kilometers is bigger than meters. To go from big to small units, we multiply. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So to convert 12 kilometers to meters, we need to multiply by 1,000. So 12 multiplied by 1,000. When we multiply, we move the decimal point to the right by the number of zeros in the multiplier. So 1,000 has 3 zeros, so we can move the decimal point 3 places to the right. So if we have 12, the decimal point is here at the end of the number. If we move it 3 places to the right, 1, 2, 3, and we can fill the gaps in with the zeros. The answer is 12,000 meters. Here are a couple of more examples. The first one says the capacity of a drug is 2.5 liters. How many milliliters is this in total? We know 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. We're converting from big units to small units, so we multiply. 2.5 multiplied by 1,000 equals 2,500 milliliters. So 2.5 liters is 2,500 milliliters. The next example says a box weighs 4.2 kilograms. What is the weight of the box of books in grams? We know 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. We're converting big units to small units, so we multiply 4.2 multiplied by 1,000, which equals 4,200 grams. Here are some practice questions for you to try. Press pause and have a go at them, and when you're ready for the answers, press play. Question 1 says Sarah travelled 2 kilometres to school and 2 kilometres back home. How many meters did she travel in total? In total, she's travelled 4 kilometres. 2 plus 2 is 4. We know that 1 kilometre equals 1,000 meters. We're converting from big units to small units, so we multiply. So 4 kilometers equals 4 multiplied by 1,000, which equals 4,000 meters. So the answer is 4,000 meters. Question 2 says a swimming pool is 2,000 centimeters long. How many meters is this? We're converting from small units to big units. So we need to divide 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So 2,000 centimeters divided by 100 equals 20 meters. So the swimming pool is 20 meters long. Question 3 says a car uses 8 liters of fuel for every 100 kilometers. How many liters of fuel will you use for a 300-kilometer journey? For 100 kilometers, the car uses 8 liters of fuel. For 200 kilometers, it uses 16 liters of fuel. And for 300 kilometers, it uses 24 liters of fuel. So the answer is 24 liters. Here are some more practice questions for you to try. Press pause and have a go at them. And when you're ready for the answers, press play. The first question says a recipe requires 1,700 milliliters of milk. How many liters is this? We know 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. We're going from small units to big units, so we divide 1,700 divided by 1,000, which equals 1.7 liters. The next question says Anna is 1.75 meters tall. Her friend Sharon is 160 centimeters tall. Who is taller and by how many centimeters? To work out who is taller, we need to convert Anna's height to centimeters. We know 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. We're going from big units to small units, so we multiply 1.75 multiplied by 100 equals 175 centimeters. Now we have both measurements in the same units, we can compare the numbers. Sharon is 160 centimeters tall and Anna is 175 centimeters tall. So Anna is taller than Sharon. The question is also asking by how many centimeters. To find out how much taller Anna is than Sharon, we need to do 175 minus 160, which equals 15 centimeters. So the answer is Anna is taller by 15 centimeters. The next question says convert these measurements. We need to convert 200 centimeters to meters. We know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So we're going from small units to big units, so we divide. 200 divided by 100 is 2. 6b is asking to convert 6,500 grams to kilograms. We know that 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So we're going from small units to big units, so we divide 6,500 divided by 1,000, which equals 6.5 kilograms. 6c is asking to convert 12 centimeters to millimeters. We know 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. We're going from big units to small units, so we multiply. 12 multiplied by 10 is 120 millimeters.